I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't. Wait, Loki. I wanna listen to the song again, cause the song goes crazy, and I was busy. Summer day when you were gone. I I forgot to tweet. Whoops! I forgot to tweet. What do I tweet? What do I tweet? Talking Twitchcon, OMG. Twitch.tv/IMC. I don't have a picture. I don't post not picture. Hi. Oh, I don't post on Insta. Let it burn. To a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You sent me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You world, I'm hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. Bow, 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 bow. I love it. Okay. Nope, 16 now. Are you still 14? Hi guys, hi guys. Hello. Beef done. Slow key, just don't be 16, man. Like, it's about time. It's about time. On that note, let me open invisible chat. Transparent chat. Yes, here we go. Didn't have the overlay open. That way I can do stuff while looking at chat. Hi key, just grow up. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Why is my camera so fucked? Okay. Hi guys. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy. Dude, I'm so happy with how TwitchCon went. I'm gonna jump right into it. TwitchCon was insane. There's very few things that could have gone better. Is what I'm gonna say. Oh my god, you can see like the mark for my glasses. My bad. I need to shave. Dude, TwitchCon, I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't know where to start. First of all, I met Chandrea, which was... I met Chandrea, guys. I met Chandrea. We posted a few pictures on Twitter, both me and her, and I wanted to post 2 more, which I'm gonna post later tonight. I'm so happy, dude. Start from the bus, maybe? Okay, just maybe. Yeah, okay, maybe start from the start. Right. I think I streamed before going, like a very quick stream on my phone, and I was like, dude, 16 hours on a bus, it's gonna be so hard. I realized after that it was 7 hours actually, and I might have been a bit too dramatic. I told everybody that I was getting on that bus for 16 hours. It was 7. Hey man. Yeah. And it was so chill, low-key. So basically I got in a bus, in a Flixbus from... Oh, who cares about the time? Shit, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, what the... Okay, hold on. I can't open Discord. Oh my god, okay. Stop, my bad. No. No, you're good, you're good. I promise you're good. Okay, here we go. What do I want to say? The bus, dude, it was fine. It was very fine. I was just scared I would miss the transfer. Because... Best stories. Thank you, Shen. Because... Poor Alium? Oh, yeah, okay. That was another conversation. Because essentially, I was scared that I would miss my bus. Or, like, it had one stop. It stopped in Belgium? I want to say, yeah, it was Belgium. And it was like 5 in the morning. And I had to get off the bus. And then 1 hour and a half. I had to wait 1 hour and a half to switch buses. But it was 5 in the morning, right? So, because it was 5 in the morning, I couldn't there was like nothing was open, like there wasn't like a cafe or anything open where I could stay for that hour and a half. So I had to stay outside. Bunch of weird ass people came up to me. I gave all my money to the first guy, all my coins to the first guy. So then people kept coming up to me, and I was like, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. One guy starts talking about, like, he was speaking, I think, Dutch. Belgian people. He's rich, bro. I gave him $4. I think it was Dutch. Belgian people also speak Dutch, right? Bro starts talking to me and he goes, yeah, something about data usage, and I was like, because he was speaking Dutch and then throwing in some random English words. He said something about data usage, and I was like, whatever that means. And then, sorry for my hand. And then he goes, yeah, something reparations, and I was like, reparations? What are you talking about, bro? He probably said the wrong word, but I was like, okay. And then he walked away, and I was like, oh, thank God, dude, thank God he left. Then I like managed to get my bus. I got a message from the Flixbus company being like, by the way, your bus does not have the Flixbus logo and stuff on it. Like usually they do, but that one wasn't going to have it. So I was looking at every bus, panicking. I was like, fucking hell. They send me a bus. I'm in like the middle of nowhere in Belgium, and they tell me, yeah, it's not gonna look like your bus, but it's gonna be your bus. You just have to ask the driver. I was like, oh. But then the bus came and it did have the logo on it, so I was like, what the fuck? I got on it. Oh no! First, the bus was stopped at Belgium for me to get off, but a lot of people weren't getting off because they had other places to go. And for some reason, I read that I was staying on the same bus because I read the ordering number of the two tickets, and it was the same number because I ordered them at once, but I thought it was the same bus. So I stayed on the bus. The bus starts driving. I'm like, there's something wrong here. I go up to the guy. Hi, I can't feel my dingus. What's up? Hi, Parker. Hi. I go up to the guy in the bus. And I'm like, sir, I think I'm on the wrong bus. So I had to get out and then run to the station and then wait for an hour and a half. It was so embarrassing. I had to run down. Hi, Anne. Oh, I didn't get jump scared by the sub. Why did the sub not make any noise? Hello? I mean, thank you, but it didn't make any noise. What the fuck? That's the whole point of the subs. Wow. Sorry, you got shit. Fuck. Shit, you got silenced. Thank you so much for the sub, and hey. Wow, did you try to jump scare me and you couldn't? Sorry, Parker. Sorry, my bad. My bad, chat. I didn't mean to drop. Sorry, guys. Hey, man. If I had a camera. Sorry, I feel so bad. I don't know why I said that. I can't stay, but hope to show our son. Okay, thank you for coming, though. Gulp. Did you drop 2 or more POC viewers? Yeah, Shen has been... I've been telling Shen, you don't have to bring your camera. It's okay. And Shen has been saying, no, I'm going to. And she forgot it. Why am I listening to Adele? Sad-ass music. Okay. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was so embarrassing to have to, because I was upstairs on the Flixbus, to have to walk downstairs, walk through everyone to get to the driver and be like, sir, can you open the door? I think I'm on the wrong bus. But I did it. I was so close to coming to Twitchcon Rotterdam. Dude, you should have. It genuinely was insanely good. Genuinely. The plan was, because my hotel only let me in at 2 p.m. The plan was to go to somebody's like Airbnb. Like I had talked to the people and stuff. I had organized it. It was to go to the person's Airbnb, drop my bag, shower there because after a 7-hour ride, might as well. I mean, no, might as well no. I was going to shower regardless, and then go to the con. But I got to Ahoy, to the place where the con was at. My biggest issue was a place to stay. I was either gonna Airbnb with some friends or hotel, but my friends were Airbnb dropped out due to COVID. Oh yeah, low-key, could have Airbnb with me, or hoteled with me, because I had a hotel room with 2 beds. I think only one person was allowed to go in, but like, oh my god. But like, I think only one person was meant to go. You had to pay still for like the second room, but surely if you shared a room, it wasn't so expensive. Next year maybe not, because I have like essentially the equivalent to like GCSEs, which sucks. But yeah. Anyway, so what was I saying? I get there to Ahoy where the event was going to be, where the event was, but I started to go to the Airbnb to shower and leave my bags and stuff. I went GCSEs. No, I said the equivalent of GCSEs, but not GCSEs. It's just like, I don't know what the American would be, like SATs, I guess. Is it SATs in America? Anyways, I went, got on the bus, went to the people's like Airbnb, but I could not. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know what's happening today. Sorry, my bad. Again, it's the third time. Focus. Guys, it's my phone. It's my phone. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm. Hello? Pow. No, I'm too tall. There we go. Fucking dropping black people. Okay. I got to the bus station where I was meant to meet the people, and I texted Shen being like, "Oh, can you maybe text them because I don't know where the house was?" And then Shen goes, "Actually, something happened. Like something changed. You can't shower there." And I was like, so I have to go back to Ahoy. But guys, you have to think. Everyone warned me about it. And by everyone, I mean my parents. When I left here, I was like, I'm gonna get on a bus for 7 hours. I'm going in pajamas. I was like, I'm going in pajamas. I need to know they were putting in the Rotterdam. And why would you in both? Stop. I have two outfits. Like, at all times, I have two outfits. And those were the ones I wore. So if, like, the third day, I just put on I put on my Wallows t-shirt and that was it. But no, Chandria cooked so hard. Chandria's been planning them for a while, though. Anyways, I was in pajamas the first day. In pajama pants and a hoodie. And I get to Ahoy. And I was like, dude, I have nowhere to shower. Please, I need to find at least a bathroom where I can switch to my actual clothes. And dude, bless J-Mars, the person you are. J-Mars like, I'll go with you, I'll help you, like we'll find a bathroom, we'll find a way. Because I wanted to drop my bag, but like at Twitchcon they had a place where you could drop your bags. Twitchcon, I love Twitchcon. They had a place where you could drop your bags. We were looking for a place to change, and J-Mars happens to find, we're at the mall, happens to find a gym that they had a subscription to, and they went, oh my god, wait. They go in, they explain to the guy, yeah, I have a subscription, can my friend shower here? He said yes. I went, showered at the gym, changed clothes, put on my contacts. So I was like, glasses on, pajamas like this, sad as fuck. I looked so embarrassing. And I saw a few streamers like Akko and stuff. I did not go up to them because I was like, I look like this, I'm not going up to them. I'm acting as if after I went up to them when I looked better. I did not. I was way too shy for that. But that's the story for after. The guy went, yeah, no, the guy was like, he asked Jemars, yeah, you're going to TwitchCon, right? Why did you say fucking... Okay, fucking... Oh my god, what's that called? Oh my god, I forgot the name. I don't know English. I was gonna say horoscopes. You know what I mean. I don't know, I forgot. The guy went, no, astrology girl. I mean the item. The guy goes, oh, you're going to TwitchCon? Binoculars? No. The guy goes, you're going to TwitchCon? And Shimmer's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I get it. Telescope. Thank you. So I go shower. Like everything was great after that. I got there like 2 hours before Shan. No, 1 hour before Shan. And I was just standing there. And it was the most awkward experience of my life, bro. Because first of all, I asked Shan, in your ticket, does it say that you're affiliate? Before I got the ticket. And Shan goes, yeah, it does. And I was like, mine doesn't. And they were like, are you affiliate or community? And I was like, it's like to get in line. And I was like, I'm affiliate. But on my ticket, it didn't say anything affiliate. And Chandrea said that hers did. I sent her a picture of the ticket saying, there's nothing on here that's affiliate. She was like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, and then turns out Shan mistook it for the badge. Shan thought I was asking if the badge said affiliate. I was like, no, the ticket, bro, the ticket. Where is my badge? I'm talking about it. Where did I put it? Hello? Did I put it in my backpack? I know I have some stuff in my backpack. I don't think I did. Hello? I lost my badge day one. Anyways, let me just get my iPad. I want to show you guys something. Okay, I'll find it. Anyways, yeah, on the badge it says affiliate. But I was asking about the ticket. Shen goes, the ticket says it. It should be on the ticket. I was like, I get in line for affiliate though, and I was like, what if I scan for affiliate and I'm actually community? I was like, oh. I get there to the line. I go like, I'm affiliate, question mark. No, I asked the woman, does it say on the ticket? She was like, it doesn't. And I was like, oh. So then I go give my stuff. I get my affiliate badge. It was like, WW. I got so many compliments. I smelled nice, Trey. Stay safe though. Okay. I did not say that you smelled bad, by the way. Then like I was waiting there at Twitchcon for Shan. Shan was like 1 hour away. I stood there. So fucking awkward. Because J Mars had left to go to a panel. I wasn't gonna make J Mars wait in line with me because she already had the ticket, the badge. So, hi Lily, hi. So I was standing there and I kept seeing people I knew, but I was so awkward about going up to them, bro. I saw Shan with therapy and was nervous to walk up to y'all. Low-key, yeah. Lily, your goat Alim is back. Hi! That's what we're talking about, Lily. Oh my god, Lily. Check my Twitter. And go to media. I got a new family member. And the name is Lily. Actually, I thought it was Lily. My dad said it was Lily. And then turns out the name is Lilica. And Lily is a nickname. Where the fuck is Lilica from? Like, I'm guessing it's spelled like this. I think my sister picked the name. I have no idea where that's from. Anyways, I have a new family member called Lily. No, it's not Lilac. It's not Lilac at all. I think it was something about a YouTuber that had like a similar name. I thought somebody called me. It's Lilica or Pookie. Yeah, she's adorable. But she's terrified of me. I picked her up twice and she like got all like thingied, and then I put her back in the aquarium and she like hid in the corner. I was like, ooh, I'm so sorry. No, you're meant to love me. Anyways, I was waiting for Shannon. I see a big group of Devi Deception, Pay Adams, and Fanity. Like those are the people that I recognized like by the entrance, all in a group. And I was like, I'm not gonna be like, hi guys, it's me, Alium. Like I was like, So I just stood there and I started. They aren't the first one to see us and say it later. Oh yeah, true. I started walking around looking for J-Mars. J-Mars, like at the door there was like a partner stairs, but it wasn't just for partners. It was like you went up the partner stairs and then there was another set of stairs just for partners, but there was like a big space there. And J-Mars went up there, but I didn't know that, so I kept going. And then J-Mars goes, yeah, I'm upstairs, and I see stairs, so I go up. It was like electric stairs, rolling stairs. How do you call that? You know, moving stairs. You know what I mean. I go up, and then I go up once. Drama was silly this year. Escalator, yes. There was partner. I didn't know about the partner drama. I want to know. Tell me everything after. Sorry. I go up the stairs, moving stairs. Shut up. I go up the escalator. And then J-Mars goes, oh no, it wasn't those stairs. And I'm like, oh fuck. Okay. And then J-Mars goes, it was the partner stairs. I'm like, okay. I go down the escalator to go back. And J-Mars goes, but I guess you can also go that way. Yeah, just go like this way. And I went, and I had to go up the escalators again. So there were people around. They saw me go up the escalators, down the escalators, and up the escalators again. Like a dumbass. I was like, and I was already stressing because I was all alone and I was so panicking. Anyways, I go to like, you have to scan your wristband. No, that place you didn't. Don't worry. No, that place you didn't. But it would have been so funny. I go. Hi, Sophia. Welcome to stream. We're talking about TwitchCon. I went to. Wait, Shan, what's going on? Welcome in. What's going on? We're talking about TwitchCon and like what everything happened. Yeah, wait. Oh my god, we haven't gotten to the bingo. Um, we that day. Then I was like, just like hanging around, waiting for Shan. I see Spidey, and I'm like, Spidey army! Oh my god, Spidey! Because Spidey and I had talked like very briefly, like we weren't friends or anything, like good friends, but we had just like talked in a Discord. Stinky is crossed off, probably it is. Spidey army, yes. This is all Friday, yeah, dude. And I was like, oh my god, Spidey! But then Spidey was walking, I got too shy to go up to her, and I was like, no. Then I see AMC TV, but AMC was walking like they were walking like this, like walking and then like talking to someone like in a hurry, like, oh yeah, I'll be right there, and like walking and like low key running. Where are you from? Portugal, and yeah, you did. And so MC was clearly busy, so I didn't go up to MC either. And I was like, I'm just standing here, and oh god. And then I see Spidey again. I think Spidey went to partner lounge and they came down, something like that. I see Spidey again going down, like to the entrance of TwitchCon, and I was texting Shan, yeah, I saw Spidey and stuff. And then I looked down the stairs to see if Spidey was there. Oh, that's so cool. I met a lot of people from the US in the trip. I like go to I like check down the stairs to see Spidey. Oh, that's so funny. Guys, pay attention. To like see, oh yeah, is Spidey still there? Spidey was there talking to someone. And I text Chan. I was like, dude, Spidey's right there. And she's talking to someone that looks so much like you. They look low-key like exactly like you. Same braids, like same everything. But there is absolutely no way it's you. Because they are way too short. There's no way it's you because they're way too short. Shan comes up the escalator, goes, hi, and I'm like, it was you. And I was like, Chandria, please don't check your text messages. Because she hadn't seen the height thing. I was like, please don't check your text messages. Shan checks and goes, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I thought you were way taller, bro. No, yeah, Spidey was hugging Shan. I was like, oh, Spidey's hugging someone that looks exactly like you, but they're like way too short, so I know it's not you. And it was Shan. How tall was Shan too? Okay. Sorry, Shan. Sorry for this. So Shan was like low-key around like here. And I'm not exaggerating. Shan was like here. You are too short for your vibe. I'm a student. I'm an art student. I always assume she was a grandma. Dude, I'm very short. I'm 170 something. I'm not 5'3". Oh, you, yeah. Stray, how tall am I? He knows because I'm like just a little bit shorter than him. And yeah, I saw Shan. I was like, dude, Shan, there's no way it's you. I was so scared. 74 on a good day, me or you? Because I was so scared to meet Shan because I was so scared that it would be like awkward or something. Dude, we immediately hit it off. Like, you don't understand. We immediately like became like extremely like, I don't know. We hugged and we were like immediately besties. And I think it's because like when I met other people that I didn't really know much, like it was kind of awkward, but it's because on a streaming space we talk every day about almost everything, you know. Shan has seen my toes a lot, so it's like it wasn't gonna be awkward. Then Shan starts seeing people. Toby Xy, oh my god. Guys, meet Toby. Toby gave me 2 pads for my period at TwitchCon. I was so glad. I was so happy. Toby's the goat. Did you say Shan has seen my toes? Yeah, she has. So no, why did you start talking about toes as soon as I joined? No, I was talking about it before. Oh, actually, no, I wasn't. Oh, guys, by the way, tell me this isn't the most ironic thing ever. Toby is afraid of feet. Toby's afraid of feet. Like your name is Toby. Your name is Toby. And you're afraid of feet. Like, that's crazy. Anyways. It wasn't awkward at all. Shan was just meeting people a lot, and I was just standing there like, hi, I'm Alium. Help, Alium, shut up. Okay. Sure, man, I'll just shut up. It was kind of awkward at first, but it was so fine. We went to what did we do the first day? We went to, dude. We were like walking around a lot. We met Derpy in Pain, we met Cam Magma Parker, and we were like, dude, let's go check out the panels. And we saw a stop looking at my headphones. We saw a no dice panel. Yeah, Lily, yeah. We saw a no dice panel, which is like, for those who don't know, it's like Tubbo's D&D campaign, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna watch them play D&D live. That's probably so fun. Yeah, he was just green for some reason, but we got there, that already like started. I think it's because his character is a goblin. Everyone asked that, and I was like, dude, his character is a goblin. That's probably why. Anyways, because I think Becky Amon had horns. Because her characters had horns or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. We get there and we expected to watch them play D&D, but they were just talking about their D&D campaign, and like I had seen a little bit of it, but we didn't know anything that was going on. We didn't get any of the inside jokes, and we're like, guys, look, we want to leave, but we just got there, and you had to like scan that you went in. And then we were like, it's awkward if we leave when we just came in, so we have to stay at least 5 minutes. I had seen like 2 streams. Yeah, no, I had been on a few. Oh, coincidentally, the moment we sit down, I look at the screen, they're playing a clip, and Chen goes, oh, that's you in chat. And I was like, that's no way, because I've sent like 2 chat messages during no dice. But yeah, and then we left. Oh, as we were leaving, we see, Shan, you're gonna have to help me here. We see Austin, yeah, absolutely, and 2 more people. I don't even know about anything about his D&D campaign. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like so lost. Shan, who was there? Dude, the camera panning to Derpy, and he's just like, yeah. We laughed so hard at that. Okay, Shan's leaving when I'm asking her a question. Whatever. No, it was Austin, yeah, absolutely. I don't want to be rude and forget anyone, but I don't remember the other people because I only talked to Austin. Basically, Austin and Shan went, oh my god, Shan, oh my god, Austin. And I was just standing there, and Austin 300, no, Austin like 180 goes, like, not in a mean way, bro goes, and like was waiting for me to introduce myself, and I was like, hi, I'm Alium. Austin goes, oh my god, I know you. And I was like, where the fuck does, yeah, Austin, yeah, absolutely know me. I was like, where do you know me from? And then we leave the panel. 10 minutes in, Austin completes the mood on Twitter. Maybe, should I be talking about this? I don't think like I should be acting nonchalant and pretending like, yeah, it happens to me a lot. Austin completes the mood on Twitter and TikTok, and I was like, let's fucking go. People know who I am. It happened a few times where people would know who I am once I said my name, but they didn't recognize me because they didn't like know my face. Shan, do you remember who was with Austin at the D&D campaign? Do you remember? Yeah, she's kind of back. She's up here. Ginger, you laughed as I was asking a question. Yeah, it's okay. I think it was 2 people. Ginger, and then there was the other person that we didn't. I do not know how to pronounce her name, so I won't try. I don't want to like fuck it up. Yeah. Then we left. Oh, as you were leaving, was that the D&D campaign? No, that was the LGBTQ panel. No, it was the Chandrea, the Tubbo mods. Toby, yeah, Toby, you were also there. The Tubbo mods, was it D&D campaign or was it LGBTQ panel? Oh yeah, I told Stray like, oh yeah, I've been meeting a few people. He goes, oh my god, you're meeting the most famous person you'll ever meet that day. And I'm like, who? And he goes, Chandra Live. And I'm like, okay, sure. I just removed chat from my OBS. Okay, it's back. basically, then the mods were like leaving D&D, and we were leaving D&D, and Shannon texted Mocha to meet, like, be like, hi, quit shit talk him while he can see us. Oh. And I was like awkward again, because again, like, I assumed nobody knew who I was. I assumed nobody knew my name. And I was like standing there, and then I felt awkward just not saying anything, you know? So I turned to Ayosi and I'm like, hi, like, I'm Alium. Like, I loved you in the modcast and I love your streams because I have watched a few of AOC streams. Really like AOC streams. And AOC goes, oh my god, yeah, I remember you. You're such a funny, like, you're so funny. I remember you because of like funny text, like messages in the chat. And I was like, why does AOC know who I am? And AOC goes, we should take a picture. And I was like, yeah, W. I just wait till Party Comics meets the Turbo mods. I'm telling you, dude, the Turbo mods, and I'm not saying that because Toby might still be here. The Turbo mods were genuinely so nice. It was so, like, it was easy to, dude, we took the picture and I went quick, make Parker jealous. Dude, I kept accidentally calling Toby XC, not Tobo, but I kept calling, I kept accidentally going Tubby XC instead of Toby. But what was I saying? Yeah, it was so nice, such nice people. He told me he met AOC, and I thought he meant the Congresswoman. No, I said AOC, and he went like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I was like, "Where does he know AOC from?" And then I find out that he actually mistook AOC for AOC, like the Congresswoman. Yeah, almost the same person. Low-key, I was happier to have met AOC than I would have if I had met AOC. Because low-key, why do I care about an American politician? Anyways, then we did the bingo challenge. Guys, the bingo challenge. The bingo was so good. Basically, Shan and I was like, Shan, I was going to make a bingo witch stream. And I was like, Shan, like, what does your bingo look like? Like, you know... And Shan was like, yeah, I was planning on making one of them a competition. And it was one that was 10 high fives and 20 minutes. And I was like, low-key, they could all be a competition. And we were like, before Twitchcon, oh my god, let's make this a competition. Let's both record our POV, see who can fill their bingo card first. I didn't do that one. Yeah, I traveled to the Netherlands to play bingo. And so we recorded ourselves going around Twitchcon. I don't know if the video is going out. I don't know if Shen is editing it, because like low-key, I didn't get enough of the stuff done. But I had so much fun doing it. Some of the things that I did were don't be because I didn't finish it. I think you can post it without finishing it, or you can post being like, oh, like clips from the video I didn't finish, something like that. The high-fiving 10 people, I didn't even do it. J-Mars did it, because J-Mars is just going up to people, can I high-five you? They were like, yep, J-Mars did it. Can I high-five you? Like, we did the 10 people in 2 minutes. I'm not kidding. We got one with the Deadpool cosplay. Like, then there was one that was finish the lyrics, so I had to start a song and somebody else had to finish it. I see Ayosi. I go up to Ayosi in the line. Keep in mind, can you guys show me how many you did? I didn't do many. Yeah, no, because if there's a video coming out, yeah, like, I didn't barely knew AOC, but I went up to AOC and I went, dude, I'm sorry, this is for a bingo. Can you sing? Can you finish the lyrics? And I go, if I'm gonna be honest, I expected everyone to go, young man, kill yourself. And I expected everyone to be like, dude, get the fuck out of it. Like, what are you doing? Just because we're Turbo. No. AOC immediately locks in, starts singing Life by the Sea. I'm like, thank you. That was great. That was fantastic. Then one was a smelly person. I was like, I'm so sorry. But we were walking. I was like, someone behind me just smelled. I purposely like walked a little bit more because I didn't want the person to hear it, obviously. But I was like, yeah, that person smelled. I didn't show them on camera, obviously. Then one of them was an MCYT cosplay. We went up to a person cosplaying Technoblade, their cosplay was so good. Was so good. Um, yeah. Shen goes up to me. Haha, you smell bad. First thing in the bingo is completed. I had showered, put deodorant and perfume. I don't know what you're on. I don't know what you're on. I was like, okay, man. What else did we do? Guys, one of them was get someone to do a backflip. And I knew for certain none of the fucking geeks. I do not use 4-in-1. I knew. Shut up. I knew that nobody at TwitchCon would know how to make. Guys, you know, I think I should make chat bigger. What do we think? Do I just change chats midstream? What if I did this, guys? And I like chat like this. What do we think? Like this. What do we think, guys? So I wait, peak. That's what I'm saying, peak. I think it's so it's so not comforting. It's so satisfying when I'm watching a stream and like the person has like a huge chat. I don't know why, but then I have to remove all the noise in the background. Or what if I did this actually instead? Because here there's that noise. Guys, which side? It feels weird seeing chat on the right though. Nah, I'm moving. Bro, dodged my thing. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I cooked with that. Now you're going back here. Oh, I moved on thing. That was so accidental. Ugh, I cooked with that. See, that way. Okay, it helps a little bit, I think. Question mark. Regardless. Is that a whole ass easel? Easel? No, it's a carton. It's a carton. That I have to paint. Hey man, life of oh yeah. Yeah, of course, I'm an art student. What do you mean? That I was saying. The backflip one. The backflip one, I was like, nobody's gonna be able to do a backflip. But this is my best opportunity to clip farm, ask the most random people to do a backflip and be like, oh, but it's for the bingo, without sounding like a weirdo, you know? So that's what I did. J Mars vaguely knew John A. I don't know if vaguely knew or they were friends. I don't want to say anything and be wrong. So I go up with J Mars. Could have asked Lucas. Which Lucas? I don't even know any Lucas. He still hasn't done what I asked him. Shut up. I go up. Guys, guess the streamer I go up to and ask to do a backflip. Guess. That was live on stream. It was somebody that was streaming. So if you're watching the stream, I was on stream. Chandra live? No. I'm telling you guys, I wanted to like get an excuse to ask someone that I would never interact with otherwise, because I could have just excused it by being like, oh, it was for the bingo, you know? It was... You guessed wrong. It wasn't Chandra live. Did I say it? Oh yeah, I did say it before. But you did do the backflip? I didn't do a backflip. It was John A, bro. I went up to John A. No, because I literally said the name. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't usually talk for 40 minutes. I don't do just chatting streams, but I low-key might start doing them because they're kind of fun. I go up to John A while he's live on Twitch. I don't know to how many people. I'm like, hey man, this is for a bingo. Can you do a backflip? And he goes, no. And I'm like, you can't? And I, in his face, started a bit of just judging him so hard for not being able to do a backflip. I was like, dude, how can you not do a backflip? Like, are you not embarrassed? Like, you're popular enough to be able to do a backflip. Bro goes, what the hell? Like, that's a normal thing to do. And I'm like, it is. Like, I bet if I ask Max, because Max GG's was right next to him. If I ask Max, he will be able to do one. I asked Max, he goes, "Oh, I can't," and I was like, I made the most disappointed face I could on purpose, and then they were like, "Can you do one?" And I'm like, I turned around and I left, and I thought that was hilarious. I had so much fun doing that. And I just left. I dipped. Wild. I know. I looked for like, and then I think that's all the bingos I did. But I had so much fun with that. That was actually. You just gave them some trauma. I swear. The thing is, low-key, they do way worse stuff. I just asked them if they could do a backflip. Like, they do a lot worse stuff. Oh my god, it was so... We were standing next to them, and a random guy... Oh yeah, Max GG grabbed my camera, my phone, as I was, like, recording. He goes, "Is this for YouTube?" And I'm like, maybe. And he goes, "Subscribe!" And I was like, "Thank you, man. Thank you." I'm gonna use that clip like on a different video, fully unrelated, and just put that clip there just to get the Max GG subscribers. Then this random man comes up to us, to John A, and is like, starts complaining to John A and Max. We're going to make me a chart because every 5 seconds he mentions a new name, and everyone just pretends they know who that is. People know who that is. You're just uncultured. This man comes up to John A and Max and starts going like, "See, it's crazy how my backpack didn't get let in, but your streaming backpack, which is a lot bigger, did." And Johnny was like, haha, like awkward, like, "Yeah, man, like that's so crazy." And we were like, oh no, this was later when I was with Chen. Yeah, Chen was there, and like they were like, yeah, cause like, why are you complaining to Johnny? What was Johnny gonna do about it? And he was like, yeah, I don't understand. You were there in spirit. Thank you, Raider. I felt you. I felt you in spirit. But it was kind of awkward, and then eventually we left. That was like the most that happened the day one. I went out with J Mars. A lot of other stuff happened, but it was other streamers, and I'm gonna let them tell, like stuff that I wasn't there. Thank you. Okay, so this Max person visualized a white boy but make it super bisexual and Italian, with a British accent, and it looked like a double clone. Chandrea Live added permitted term super bisexual. Why was that not a permitted term? Why was that? Hello? Hi. Why was that a Hello? Did my whole stream crashed? I'm back. And now Johnny make it a white, straight, British, and Turbo clone. Yeah, they're all basically Turbo clones. Wi-Fi dying. No, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Reload. Okay. Guys, by the way, if you follow me on Twitter, I will be dropping a sneak peek to a new starting soon screen I'm making. Cause let's be honest, this is ugly. To a new starting soon screen I'm making, and I will be posting pictures with Chandrea. Are you a Turbo clone? I don't think so. Then again, I did take a picture with Ollie Hikey Hate Me. Refreshing so another ad pops up. I thought I removed ads. What the fuck? I took a picture with Ollie Hikey Hate Me, and then I looked quickly at the picture, and you know how like when you look at a picture you start from left to right? I saw Ollie, I went, okay, me, and then me again. I was like, and then I realized I low-key looked at they're here. I low-key looked at Ollie and I fully thought it was me for a second. And I posted about it on Twitter, and a few people were agreeing, and I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. You can see him on Twitter. We are not that alike. I swear to God, we don't look that alike. But I looked quickly, and I was like, is that Ollie or is that me? Then, why was I talking about that? I forgot. What was I talking about? At night? I think that was all. Yeah, Loki. Okay. Can you guys see me? I'm back. Can you guys see me? Is everything okay? Is everything fine? How's your match that then? It's my PC. I don't even think it's the internet. I think it's my PC that's fucked. Welcome back. Okay. You said clubbing. I was not clubbing. By the way, my yellow nail isn't peach. I just like removed the nail polish. This one is the correct color. But look at my nails. Now that we're talking about it, look at my nails. Anyways, party with J-Mars. Yeah, with J-Mars we didn't. We just really went and got a mojito and then walked around. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but it's like nothing too interesting. Hi, Ocean. Hi. What else? What else? What else? The next day was cool. I'm trying to think about stuff that happened. We went to LGBT panel. Why'd you say it like that? I don't know. What did I say? I heard J-Mars saves lives. Yeah, but that was the first day. Second day, LGBT panel. Dude. Mojito, that's how you say it. How do you say it? Then the LGBTQ panel, dude. It was Michaela Dark Eyebrows, AMC TV, Freddie Bad Linu. Did you walk on stage? No. Shubble and Gucky. It was so good. Mojito. You say mojito? It's not a mojito. Do you know what? Don't talk to me with your like UK languages. Dude, it was very funny, very entertaining, but it was also so heartwarming. I was like, I swear at one point I almost cried. At one point. I tweeted about it. Oh my god, that clip is so funny. Heartwarming, I guess. Freddie announces that his gay awakening was Tubbo. And Freddie goes, and I'll go, like Shen was recording, I go, his gay awakening was Tubbo? And Shen goes, so was yours. I was like, first of all, that's not true. I was gay long before I met Tubbo. But second of all, shut up. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that to me? Fucking hell, bro. Can you guys hear me? There I go again. Oh, I'm back again. You guys could hear me? Oh, I didn't know you could hear me. That was me banging on my desk. That's so embarrassing. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh, what's the static? Wait, you can... Do you hear static right now? Do you hear me well? Do you hear me well? Hi, chat. Hi. Okay. Yeah, it was all fun and games. At the end, we did meet Ross, Pilly, and Ollie. Hikey hate me. Dude. If I say that I did not have the balls to ask anyone for pictures, but Pilly, Ollie, and Ross, because Shan told me to. I was so awkward with... Oh my god, they're gonna edit this and post it on TikTok being like, oh my god, he's so sexy when he's mad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As I was saying, I was so awkward with Ollie, with Pilly and Ross. It was fine. It was great. It was kind of cute. Pilly did like donkey ears behind me, and I was like, what the fuck? I was confused as to how he reached me, because Pilly's like low-key Chandrea height. Anyways, so that was cool. I met Michaela. So I met Michaela Dark Eyebrows. What if I was at TwitchCon? I would have left. I met Michaela Dark Eyebrows. It was one of the most embarrassing parts of TwitchCon, and I embarrassed myself a lot. Like, I literally went to TwitchCon in pajamas. So I'm walking in the artist alley, and Michaela is walking with Ollie and somebody else that I was so out of myself that I didn't recognize, or like I just didn't know. I'm going to, no, you're not, you won't. And I pass them. I see Michaela. My brain just activates, and I point at Michaela and I go, "I love your videos." And Michaela turns around, points at me, goes, "Thank you." And then we just kept walking in opposite directions. The moment I turned around, I went, "Why did I do that?" I could have had an actual conversation with them. I could have said hi to Ollie or something. But I just fully embarrassed myself. I was like... Anyways. No, Dark Eyebrows was their old Twitch username. A lot of people still refer to them like that. But their name is Michaela. Her name. Tell me... Ollie Hikey Hate Me. O-L-I. Not Ollie with like 2 L's and stuff. That was embarrassing. Then I think everything went well. Goat mentioned, yeah. I'm telling them about when I met Michaela. We recorded some TikToks with Shan. Go check them out at Shan's TikTok. I was the only person who didn't know how to dap someone up. Dude, I did not know English. Today I don't know English. Go check out Chandria's TikTok. I did not know how to dab people up. I was so confused. Then we recorded a video with Derpy and Pain, and it was like, we have one part, then Derpy, then we, then Derpy. But I didn't clock that it was more than one part. So I said the line of the first part. Then the second part, I had no idea what to say. They told me 5 times. I had no idea it was still the same TikTok. And I was like, did you do the Renegade? No, I didn't. That video killed me off. I was so confused, bro. I was standing there like... So that was fun. What else? I don't want to skip to the next day because the next day was even more embarrassing. Then at night, we went to a restaurant. We went to karaoke. Wait, I fully skipped. Yeah, we went to eat that day, but who cares? No, we had to eat that day, like, but who cares? Like, nothing happens. You skipped? Huh? I didn't skip. Went to eat lunch, I just didn't eat. Yeah, no, I skipped a day. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. But I was, like, in disguise. Oh, okay. No, yeah. Then that day, like, nothing happened. Everything moves on. Life is good. Next day. I mean, stuff might have happened, but I'll remember as I go. Next day... everything went smoothly. Didn't expect that. Everything went well. We met more people. Who did we meet? Doesn't matter. The next day was the LGBTQ. So yeah, no, I was already on this day. There was the LGBTQ panel. Then the MCC panel. Oh, went to Burger King the first day. Oh, it was so good. The MCC panel, dude. Now, actually, let's talk about, like, let me get this out of the way. The MCC panel was great. TwitchCon has a big problem. TwitchCon has a big problem with weird people. I don't know. Chandria, the person that was, like, sitting with us that had a bad experience, did they go public about it? Did they talk about it? Because if not, then I won't. But Sage Mommy talked about it. A bunch of people came out talking about their bad experiences. Do you think can I talk about it? If not, it's okay. But I wanted to get that out of the way before we get to the fun part. Basically, okay, I was sitting next to Shan. Basically, there was like a weird man touching her the whole time. And I thought... like Shan mentioned, and I was like, oh, like he's making her uncomfortable because like touching her with his foot or something. No, it was like running his hand down her back or something. It was bad. The whole MCC. Yeah, no, we know you were kidding. Don't worry. Shan gets up to go on a walk. she gets harassed by another guy in the women's bathroom, and it's the same guy that harassed Sage Mommy. Sage Mommy was live, so she posted a clip about it. The same guy, and apparently he was Twitch staff, but I'm not sure. I think he was. I think you said he was. It was so bad. That was so horrible, but we still managed to enjoy MCC. It was so fun. Yeah, he harassed others. Like Sage, like I'm guessing, like if he, the same guy harassed a bunch of people. That's crazy. But then let's talk about the good stuff. MCC was so fun. Shan was a bit stressed at first, and I was like, Shinraya, and then we got so into it. Dude, I'm gonna tell you who I was rooting for. I was rooting for Pink Team because of Pangy, Aimsy, Gucky, because I like them. I didn't really know Sandwich Lord, but I was like, I'm rooting for Pink Team. I was rooting for the team Lexi Marie was in, because Lexi Marie was a last minute addition. I was like, that's so brave of you. I'm rooting for you. And I was rooting for Lime Llamas, but not because of Tubbo. Bitch, everyone was like, oh my god, Tubbo. I was rooting for Michaela. I wanted Michaela to win so bad. So I was rooting for those three. I was not rooting for Green Geckos, but that was because I was misinformed. See, I heard, because they commented about like, oh, the Green Geckos, they got to the finals last year and it was basically the same team. And I was mad. I wasn't mad, but I was like, why would you, like, a team gets to the finals and you put the same team together? That's just asking for them to get against the finals. It's kind of like boring. But then I found out that it was just because they all spoke German. So, of course, you know, it's harder to put them in a team with somebody else. But the whole time I was like rooting against them because I didn't know that that was the reason why they were together. And first of all, I felt like a real Minecraft, like, you know, the football supporters. I felt like a real football supporter because the people behind me, I wanted to hit them in the face so bad. They were rooting for Pink's downfall so bad, and I was like, this has to be homophobic. This has to be transphobic. Like, there has to be, like, an ulterior motive. I was generally so mad, and, like, it would be, like, stuff like, whenever somebody on any other team made a mistake, nobody celebrated. Because, like, you're not going to celebrate for someone's downfall. Every time Pink made a mistake, they would celebrate. And I was like... Then we get to dodgebolts. It was Pink. The only time I understood football players, I swear to God. It was Pink and Green. I was so hyped, but I low-key thought Green was winning. And then it was AMZ against 4 people. Guys, can I get cinnamon chat? Can I get a cinnamon chat? That was beautiful, bro. Those who watched it live, imagine watching it there at Twitchcon. The arena was shaking. It was an arena. The place was shaking. Everyone was like, "Oh God!" Like we were all freaking out. Most people, I think, were rooting. Yeah, we started stomping. Most people were rooting for Pink Parrots. AMZ pulls out the 4v1. Chandrea posted a TikTok about it. Again, go check Chandrea's TikTok. Just her yelling like a madman. I think AMZ saw it and reposted it, which is hilarious. And she saw Shen freaking out. I was also there, but Shen was so loud that you could not hear. Hi, Parker. That you could not hear me yelling because Shen was just so loud. Sorry, Shen. So AMZ won that 1v4. I thought it was over. I was like, yes! And then there was another round and I was so tense. Again, 1v2, we still, I'm saying we, as if I was part of the team. But we still won. The arena went insane, dude. You're so loud. Everyone was partying. I was giggling internally because of people behind me. Chandrea, yeah, I could not speak. Chandrea got so hyped at the Amy 1v4 that she jumped in her seat. Everything fell out of her bag. She started panicking. Where's my tripod? Where's my tripod? Like, then she finds it. Then when we're leaving, she realizes her camera battery's on the floor. Like, it was crazy. And like, Shen was like, dude, the 1v4, I just shat myself. And then in the line in front of us, there was like a massive stand on the floor of like liquid. And I was like, wow, you shot yourself. The person in front of us pissed themselves. We had the best time. And I loved how easily Shan and I like joked off of each other. Like bounced jokes off each other. It was so easy, bro. It was great. It was fantastic. Then we went to karaoke. Karaoke was so fun. It was us, the Tubbo mods. Some of them. It was Toby, Onyx, Mocha, Aosi, Devi, which isn't a Tubbo mod, but was also there. Me and Shan. Was great, dude. I had to leave to go do my check-in. J Mars, of course, J Mars. My God, I had to leave to do my check-in. Then I got lost. I kept getting lost. I always message Shan like, I'm lost. I'm lost, but it's okay. I'll find my way. I'm lost, but it's okay. I did find my way. Which, anyways, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I found my way, dude. We had Korean barbecue, all you can eat. I have to go to Korean barbecue again. It was so good. It was so good. And they had sushi. And I ate a miso soup. It was delicious. I had duck, sushi, a weird fish that was so good. I was just trying shit because I was like, dude, I'm here to try it out. It's free anyways. The system was great. Like, and I got to meet the mods that I like I had barely talked to them. I got to actually talk to them. It was so fun. I enjoyed myself so much. Then after that, Shan left early. A few people left early. And it was me, the mods. Oh, and we had a lot of soju. It was me, Onyx, Toby, Mocha, and Aosi. Aosi also had to leave. So it was me, Mocha, Toby, and Onyx. And we're like, guys, should we go on a walk? Should we go out? Onyx was like, dude, I really want to go out. I was like, dude, me too, because I haven't gone at all. And it's my last day. We go out to like walk in the streets. Then we like drop Mocha home. And we just sat on a park. No, not in a park, on the grass in front of a canal, talking, me, Onyx, and Toby, for what was like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. It was so chill. Like getting to know them better, like better, they got to know me better. It was generally such a nice vibe. And then I was like, guys, you know, if anyone has a party going on, I want a party. I even asked in the Discord. But then when another Tubbo mod was like, we're getting to my beef. Another Tubbo mod was with everybody. When I say everybody, I mean like everybody. I don't mean to name people because I don't know. I don't want to like expose them. But think like the big streamer names that like have been mentioned before and have been and were there. Shan included. I'll expose Shan. I don't mind. Yeah, it wasn't anything bad. I think they've probably talked about it. They probably even streamed it. It was like, you know, think like Akko, Tubbo, Crowfang, Pilly. I'm missing a lot of people, but you know what I mean. You get the vibe. And they were all together. Jarabshu, Filza was there. Everyone was together. And we're like, can we go to the Tuma that was there? Apparently they said yes. So we were like, okay, we'll go by tram to meet you. And you like wait for us. But when they said wait for us, I immediately knew they're not gonna wait for us, because how is one mod gonna convince like 50 people, it was a lot of people, to wait for 3 of us that nobody knew at the tram? I was like, they're not gonna. But it's okay. We get to the tram station they were in, and they get on a tram to walk the other way. And I was like, dude, we can catch the tram. We can catch it. We all start running. Toby XC starts going like, no, please, running after the tram. Then when the bunch of, in the back of the tram, there was a window. So a bunch of streamers could see them. I think Apokuna could see them. And Aiden mentioned, oh, the mods just missed the tram. And I think somebody goes, oh, those were Tubbo mods. And it was so embarrassing. I run up to the door. I got to the door, but I got too late. You know when, like, you can press the button, but the door doesn't open? I get to the door. I press on the button. Nobody noticed. I was like, shit, that's so embarrassing. But nobody noticed. I was like, oh, thank God. One person. I see this little short dude stares me in the eyes and goes, I was offended. I was like, what do you mean? You're watching me struggle? You're watching me cry? I didn't cry. Guys, I will expose names. It was Pilly D-Town Cat. Ooh. I was like, how dare you? Do you guys know where my phone is? Are you watching this on your phone maybe? Pilly, like they left, you know, the tram left. I turned to like Onyx and Toby and I was like, I'm shocked. I can't believe you did that. Pilly, Like, I was joking. After I tweeted about it, I was drunk at night. I tweeted about it. Pilly replied on his alt, and now it's getting traction. It's like 100 something likes, but it's just a story of me getting drunk and missing my tram. And I was like, oh, that was great. And then we ended up not being able to meet them because we didn't know what bar they were in. The mother was with us also didn't know, but we had a great time still with the person. I'm not saying their name, not to expose them, but it's just not exposing. We went out with Aiden. Aiden, guys, if you know Aiden, from like Tabomod, that's who I went out with. It was great. I thought I lost my glasses. I was like, did I lose my glasses or did I leave them in a hotel? The whole night I was worried. When I get home, my glasses weren't in my bed. GG's. I start telling Shan, I'm terrified. I'm so nervous. It's becoming the more main to go to since America is very kind right now. No, it is. And because when you think about it, most of MCYT MCYT Twitch is European. So it's so much easier, you know? Yeah, no, the Twitchcon itself was great. If it wasn't for the whole harassment thing, that was... The thing is, they did take measures. I know of measures that they took against it, but it still wasn't enough. I just think it's a Twitch... I think it's a Twitch streamer thing. I think the streamers need to man up. The only other thing that I would also change would... Pilly pointed out, and I also, at one point I wanted to do it, was the badges should have your pronouns. Not a single person referred to me as they. It's okay, but I was like, could have been fun. It didn't have pronouns, but whatever. For me, it's okay because I do go by he, they. So like, I go by the pronouns that I kind of like, that I pass as. Like, nobody's questioning my pronouns. Which is bad, but yeah, I got lucky. But like other people like complained about it and I felt so bad for them. I just referred to everyone in the neutral term them if I didn't know, but yeah, no, Shan lived so close. Well, close, no, it was a few hours, but shut up. Then that day happened. I thought your pronouns were USA. My pronouns are USA. Yeah, that too. You were staying at your aunt's and it was still 2 hours, so at your house it would be a little bit further. I think that was all that happened that I think about. Then the third day. I wasn't gonna stay a third day, but I stayed just for the karaoke. Third day. It was kind of awkward. I have to say, it was kind of awkward. I was like, I have nothing to do. I have to leave the hotel at 11, and my Flixbus was at 4 p.m. I had nothing to do all day. So I was like, everyone's going to the football match. I can't go because I didn't know I was staying, so I didn't get a ticket. And apparently it was way overbooked. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to ask. Low-key, I could have asked. Like I said, a lot of people knew Shan. I could have just nepotism my way. Some people knew me. People that I didn't know knew me, asked Shan about me when I wasn't there at the football. And I was like, so I could have asked, but I didn't, like, it was already overbooked. And I was like, I don't want to bother people. So I didn't ask. But I was still going because, yeah, I probably should have. I wasn't going to, and I was like, I have nothing to do all day. Like, literally all day I have nothing to do. So I might as well just go to the football place to meet Shan, say hi to Shan, like, spend the rest, like, the time I can with Shan and, like, the people that were there to say bye, because it was my last time seeing them in a year, and hopefully a year probably too. So I went anyways. I didn't have anything to do. So I go, we have lunch together and stuff. We would like chatted. I said bye. Everyone goes into the football thing. I met Sunset, Setting Sunset. Got a picture. Only got a picture because of Stray. But got a picture with Sunset. I felt so bad. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me crashing out? I'm gonna keep talking. Maybe it's... No, never mind. I'm not gonna keep talking. I don't know. Hey. Am I back? Why is my camera dark? I'm back. I'm back. Can you not use your desk? Sorry. Stray, you do love Sunset. Well, you love Missy Cooper. I may hear you, but you're frozen. Okay. Okay, well, refresh, y'all. Refresh. What was I saying? I met Sunset, and then I was like, I could walk to my bus, or I could just wait here, like at the football thing. I was just outside on my iPad waiting for my bus. Oh, how do you know Shan Parker? Oh, Shan, I know each other by calling. Wow, wow. Oh my god, so many emotes in that message. Yeah, I do love Missy Cooper. Yeah, and I was like, Loki, I could just go to my bus station and wait for 4 hours, or I could just stay here and be on my iPad and wait. So I just sat in front of the venue, which I then realized how creepy I looked. And I kept seeing people that I knew and that I wanted to take pictures of. I saw Crowfang with Smidge and one more person that I forgot who it was. Who was it? Regardless, I saw them walk by and I was like, I could ask for a picture. But then I didn't. I saw Tubbo come in with his dad. Nobody was there. It was just Tubbo and his dad go in, like walk past me and go in. And did I say pictures of? I meant take pictures with. Did I say take pictures of? That's so creepy. But I would take pictures with them, but the only reason why I didn't was because, hear me out. Everyone said it wasn't, but doesn't it sound weird? The person who doesn't have tickets waiting outside of the event and taking pictures with the people that are going to the event. I looked like a camping stand that found out where everyone was and was like camping to take pictures with them, but that wasn't. I was just waiting for my bus. Like, I could take one earlier and go to the station, but I was like, let me just wait here just in case, like, maybe somebody, like, maybe Shan, like, there's a break and Shan leaves or something. I thought it looked creepy to, like, go up to people and ask for pictures, so I didn't. I only did with Spidey, because I told you guys that I talked to Spidey. We were like, yeah, but I didn't want to be one more stalker. I told you guys I met Spidey, but I didn't get to. Oh, I guess I didn't want to be like, I told you I met Spidey, but I didn't want to be weird and stuff. But then Spidey was like, no, you should have talked to me and stuff. So then I'm sitting there like, I think they were like a few of the last people to go. AMC TV. I keep calling them AMC TV, but AMC. You wouldn't even notice that you weren't going in, I guess. AMC, Gucky, and Spidey get there. Guys, I fumbled so hard. AMC, Gucky, and Spidey get there, and I see Spidey. You could have walked in after the security left. Yeah. Now imagine how embarrassing it would have been if I got dragged out. And low-key, how disrespectful it was for the people who didn't get a ticket. I was thinking about that. I was like, what if I'm the guy who went in through security, even though like a lot of people who didn't get a ticket couldn't go? Anyways, I see Spidey. I get up from my seat and I run to Spidey. AMC was the first person who saw me. You wouldn't because the security were the cameraman? I don't know. No, but they were next to the door. Like, they could see me because I could see them. Dude, AMC was the first person to see me. AMC turns to me and goes, like, gives me the sweetest smile. Like, they looked at me like they probably knew that I wanted to take a picture or something. And they went like to me. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know what I said to AMC? Nothing. AMC gave me the sweetest, most welcoming smile. I turned to Spidey and I go, hi, it's Alium. Like, I'm so glad I could meet you before going. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, so glad we could meet and stuff. How are you? Well, like, I have to go because the game is starting. And I was like, yeah, of course. And they go in and I was like, I was just so fucking rude to Ames and to Gucky. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. I felt comfortable with Spidey because we had talked before on Discord. And Spidey was like, oh my god, we should come up to me and stuff on the first day. So I was like, oh, I feel comfortable with Spidey. I'm going to talk to Spidey. But I didn't mean to fully leave out AMC and Gucky. I felt so bad for them. Genuinely, I was like, I did not pass the right impression. I felt so bad for them, genuinely. Like, they don't care. They moved on with their day. But in my head, I was like, it took me 3 days. No, to be fair, I didn't see Spidey in the second day. I only saw Spidey in the first one, twice at first. If I'd seen her again, I would have. But yeah, I got to meet everyone I wanted to meet. I didn't know one person I didn't, but the person isn't really like, it's more on the management side than creating side, so I didn't really like go look for them or anything because I was like, that's creepy. It was just like, oh, if you meet, we meet. I also didn't get a picture with Spidey because I didn't have my phone. Like, it was, I got up so quick that I left my phone. So I do only have 4 pictures. With Ollie, Pilly, Roz, and Sunset. Because I took it first try. But I had so much fun, dude. It was such a great time. I think I told all my embarrassing stories. There's a lot of other stuff that happened to Shen and stuff. Shen and I soft launched on Twitter our relationship. We wanted to take a picture of us like holding hands or something and like soft launch it, but then we were like, I took it for straight. I did took it for you because you told me to take one. As if you didn't want a picture. I mean, yeah, of course, but like, we finally revealed our relationship, guys, and then broke up. Yeah, we were gonna take a picture, but then we forgot. So I was like, Loki, just let me tweet about it. And I tweeted like, oh my god, I really miss her so fucking much. Pardon? I was off tab. What? Yeah. I was like, oh my god, I already miss her so fucking much. And straight, Shen replies going, was that meant for Maine? And I go like, low key. Yeah, that's why. I was like, low key, like if they haven't figured it out yet, then it's on them. My couple, I know, right? And I texted Honeydew Melon HD going, can you reply? Being like, I knew you guys were together just to sell the bit. And HD was so confused and goes, you guys are together? And I was like, HD, I'm going. It's HD. I just said to like make people think so. And HD went, oh, my bad. Then HD tweeted about it. Apparently, 3 people went up to Shen, or like, I only know about 1 person, went up to Shen asking about it, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, Twitchcon was so fun. I had such a great time. And I need to raid someone. Guys, who do we raid? Can I raid Tubbo? I don't think I can because there's like a thing. I have to go eat dinner. But guys, it was a bit. We are not dating. It was a bit. So yeah, Tubbo does not allow settings. Yeah, it's because of my followers. Who do I raid, guys? I don't think anyone. Oh my god, I'm gonna raid bands. Let's raid bands, guys. The way you said dinner. Yeah, guys, let's raid bands. I love bands. Bands, the goats. It won't work. Bands, bow. Did I spell that right? I think I did. Bands, bow. Guys, be nice to bands. I really have to go, but we might talk about this more. Are you gonna keep? Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it's not a relationship. One day we'll reveal that it is. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on social. That's so much fun. I love TwitchCon. I love talking to you guys. I might do more just chatting streams. This is so easy. This is so much fun. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully I'll meet you